Hi there everyone, Sage here from Keeper and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be going into Keeper's task list, which is a very powerful workflow management tool to help you view and manage all of your tasks in one centralized place. Now before we dive in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel, that way you never miss an update. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below or use the purple widget in the bottom right corner of your Keeper account to send us a message. And lastly, check out the description of this video so you can find helpful links and articles covering today's topic. Let's dive in. If you recall from one of our earlier videos in our Getting Started series, we talked about the close page and how it is one of the core building blocks of Keeper, where all of your client work lives, and it serves as a centralized location where you can complete tasks and manage month-end close workflows, access and update transactions for QBO or zero connected clients, communicate with clients through the portal, and store information, files, and notes. But what if you want to manage your tasks and month-end workflows for all of your clients instead of clicking into each individual one on the close page? Well, that's where Keeper's task list comes into play. This feature can be found in one of two places, either directly off of the client list right here in the corner, or directly from the close page. So if you click into a client and you navigate to the top left corner of your screen, you'll see this drop-down bar that takes you right to the task list. And they both take you to the exact same place, so don't worry. As we know, tasks are divided into non-closing tasks, which is specific client work like payroll and onboarding, and closing tasks, more of your monthly recurring tasks. And on this screen, we can manage them all in one big list. You can easily search for specific tasks in the top left search bar, and you can sort for tasks that are due within a specific range, as well as identify any of the tasks that are assigned only to you or have a high priority, which makes it a lot easier to stay on top of everything that you are responsible for. Let's walk through 3 common examples of how to leverage the task list. The first is the tasks due today. Now, most commonly, you might come here to answer the question, what do I need to do today? And that's easy. All you need to do is click on the button in the top right corner that says assigned to me. And then on the due date dropdown, we're going to change this to show for tasks that are due today. And here we can see that we have a couple of tasks that are due today to review our Prepare 1099 and Custom 1099 report, which makes sense given the time of year that we're in. The second example are overdue tasks. So similarly, you can filter for a list of all overdue tasks, and if you're an admin or manager user in Keeper, you can also see your team's tasks as well by clicking all instead of assigned to me. So here we'll switch this to all, and then we're going to change the dropdown to show overdue, and we're going to see a list of every overdue task, and I'll keep my fingers crossed for you that this list is not too long. The last example is for task statuses. So another tip for managers is to use the task status to filter this list. If your team is using task statuses to communicate their progress, this can be really helpful. So what we're going to do is click the filter icon to the right of the status bar, and I'm going to deselect everything except for ready for review. What we're going to do is change the due date dropdown to show all tasks, and we can see that there are only 4 that are in the status look through, making it a lot easier. Now, in our custom dashboards video that we released a couple weeks ago, we talked about how you can create custom views on the client list to show exactly what's important to you by leveraging filters and editing columns, and the task list has a very similar functionality. So for example, if we wanted to save this view so a manager can go to it very quickly the next time, what we want to do is select the save view after we've made some changes like we just did to this status column. So we're going to save this view, and I'm going to call this manager review, and I'll make it firm wide so everyone can see it. And now once I saved this view, I can easily toggle between this whenever I need to, making it a lot more efficient to identify the tasks that I want to review. When on the task list, you can interact with any task by simply clicking into any of the cell blocks you see before you and updating it. And some of the things that you can do are mark the task off as complete. You can edit the date or assign a date, choose who's responsible, as well as update the status to any of the options below. Now, if you want to go directly to the close page from the task list, you can either click on the Go to Close button you'll see here in the top right corner, or if you were to close out of that pop-up and scroll all the way to the right, you'll see under the Actions column this arrow button that takes you to the close as well. I'll go through a few quick examples of actions that you can take right from the task list, and the first is bulk completing tasks. So if you have a handful of tasks that you completed, but you haven't marked off as done yet, you can do it in bulk here by filtering for a specific section and then marking them off as complete. So for example, let's filter the section for the pre-close. Because let's say that you've already coded all of the transactions out of the bank feed for all of your clients, you just haven't marked it off as complete yet. So we're going to filter that section. I'm going to hover my mouse over to the top left box right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the status to done, save it, and now all of these tasks have been marked off as complete, and there's nothing on our list anymore. Another example is bulk reassigning tasks. So if you need to reassign a bunch of tasks from one user to another, you could do it the exact same way. Simply filter the task list for the relevant tasks, and we will reassign them. So let's do this. We're going to change the filter from pre-close, and we're going to look at the transaction review section, and I'm going to reassign all of these tasks. I'm going to set the assignee, and I'm going to assign them to Reese. And then I'm going to save it. And now all of those tasks have been reassigned very easily right from the task list. Now, the last example for today is collaboration. So if you wanted to communicate between your team about a particular task or update them without leaving this page, you can easily do that by using our comments feature. So let's say there's a task that you want to tag your manager into. You're going to click on the task, and you're going to notice that there is a comments button that you can interact with, and you can use the @ symbol to tag them. So in this case, I'll tag my manager, Shayna, and I will say, let's review this together. I have some questions. And then I'm going to comment. Shayna is going to get a notification via email from Keeper. That way they can be notified to go in and review this, or maybe in my one-on-one sessions with them, I can bring this up so we can take a look. And that's all for today. In short, Keeper's task list helps streamline your month-end close process while ensuring that nothing falls through the cracks, making it easier to manage your bookkeeping practice efficiently. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date on all future releases. If you got any questions, leave them in the comment section below or send us a message using the purple widget in the bottom right corner. And then lastly, check out the description of this video for additional links and resources covering today's topic. See you guys in the next one, and have a happy holidays and New Year as well.